Hi, guys. So this morning we are working kind of on a general kind of way. We're going to listen into our spines and move them in loads of different kind of rolling ways. I woke up this morning and my spine was telling me that we've been working strong and steady, doing our side bends, our standing poses. So we're going to move more into wiggly things. So we're going to start with our sun salutations as we always do. And then we're just going to it's like roll a little bit. So great. So come onto your mat and come join me. So great. So bringing your hands to your hips, begin to roll out through your hips. And as you roll, just notice the quality of your spine, of your hips, of your belly, of your legs. We've been consistently moving now the last 13 days. So this is day 13. And so as you move, can you feel the echoes of that movement in your body? And as you roll in the other direction, just hear it. It's like we're shining more light into the corners of ourselves, into the places that don't move much. We're getting stronger, more mobile. But to do that, we have to unpack that which doesn't move. Nice. So standing to the middle of your mat, and then just begin to roll down through your spine, bending your knees deeply as you roll down through your spine. Bringing your belly to your thighs, your knees are bent, and then slowly rolling back up again. And as you do so, feel your spine. Qualities, sensations, textures. Again, rolling down. Feeling into the sense of your spine in this moment. Bend your knees enough that you can bring your hands to touch the floor lightly. And then slowly rolling all the way back up again. Standing tall, really feeling your ground when you stand tall. And one last time, rolling down through your spine as you roll. Just feeling the sense of the deep of your belly, the deep of your hips, your lower back, your buttocks, your thighs. And then rolling slowly all the way back up. Nice. When you're all the way up, roll out through your shoulders. Feeling the collarbones, the shoulder blades, the movements of your arms. And how does your neck feel in the midst of all of that? As you roll, how does your rib cage feel? Your spine feel as you roll your shoulders? Nice. Reach your arms wide, extend out, draw your chest forward, and then wrap yourself around with your arms. For me, I have my right arm on top. Notice which one is on top for you. Reach your arms wide, draw your chest forward, and then wrap your other arm. For me, it's my left arm on top. Nice. Great. So come to the front of your mat. So your feet are parallel. Your feet are resting just at the front of your mat, and you're finding your stand and the sense of the ground beneath you. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. And then bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. So as you drop your hands to the floor and stretch your leg back, keep noticing the quality of your spine, stepping back into your lunge. Your right leg is long behind you. You're leaning into your hips. Breathing down into your belly. Your hands can be flat or you can be up on your fingertips. Nice. Step back with the left foot back into a plank. And then drop your knees to the floor. Lower your belly all the way down to the floor. Bring your fingers wider than your mat. Push your toes into the floor. Keep your chin tucked in and push into your fingertips as you draw yourself backwards into a back bend. Nice. Lower down. Push your hands into the floor beside you. Push back into your cat. All the way back into your downward dog. Lengthening, stretching. Bend your right knee. Lengthen into the left side of your body. Bend your left knee, lean your bum to the left, lengthen into the right side of your body, and just travel from one side to the other side. Really hearing the expression of sensations in your body. As you bend one knee, drop your bum a little bit in that direction. Bend one knee, drop your bum a little bit in that direction. Nice. Bend both knees. Let both knees travel down. Let them touch the floor. Stretch back, downward dog. Drop both knees down, let them touch the floor. Stretch back, downward dog. Super. Stretch the right foot up towards the ceiling. Step forward. Pause for a moment in your lunge. Find the length of the back leg, the stretch of the back leg, the drop of the hips towards the floor, breathing into it. Nice. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. When your hands are near your thighs, reach your arms wide and look up as you reach up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lengthen your spine and look forward. Hands to the floor, stretch your left leg long, step it back into a lunge. And you're trying to make each movement smooth and connected to the last. Step back into your plank. Find the deep of your plank, the sense of the earth beneath your feet and your hands. Drop your knees to the floor, lower all the way down. Fingers are wide, slowly rolling up. Dropping down, hands to the floor, push back into your cat. Push back all the way into your downward dog. I always have to step a little bit closer with my feet. I always feel like I'm too long if I don't step forward. So bend your right knee, lengthen into the left side. Bend your left knee, stretch into the right side. And just rock your pelvis, rock your hips, stretch into the sides of your body. Nice. Cool. Bend both knees, lower them down, let them tap the floor. Stretch back, downward dog, really leaning into your legs. Bend your knees, let them tap. Stretch back, downward dog. One last time. Drop your knees to the floor, let them touch. Stretch back, downward dog. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling. And step your left foot forward. Leaning into it, breathing into it. Nice. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Another one. Drop your arms down, reach your arms wide, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, stretch your right leg back, step it back into a lunge. All the geese are coming up. You might have a visitation of geese now. Step back into your plank. And drop your knees to the floor, lower all the way down to the floor. Bring your fingers wide, tuck your chin in and slowly rolling up. Nice. Rolling down, hands to the floor, push back into your cat, all the way back into your downward dog. So bending one knee, bending the other. I really love this waking up into the body, this arriving into movement, into connection, really creating some space for me in the sense of connection or ability in my body. So for me, the yoga in the morning really, it maps out the possibilities of the tools I can use during the day. What is feeling strong? What is feeling able? What is feeling a little bit weaker or vulnerable? And identifying that. It's really beautiful. So stretching your right foot up towards the ceiling. Step forward. Pausing there. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Arms reach wide, palms come together. Last one. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, looking forward. Hands to the floor. Stretch your left leg long behind you. Step it back. And step it back. Plank pose. Knees to the floor. Lower your belly all the way down. Fingers are wide. Rolling up. Listening, hearing, learning as you move. Hands to the floor. Pushing back into your cat. All the way back into your downward dog. As you stretch back, as you lengthen, as you connect, just bending one knee, leaning a little bit to one side, bending the other knee, leaning, bending both knees a little bit, stretching both legs. And as you bend your knees, sit your bum back a little bit more into crouching. So your bum is moving a little bit more back and towards your heels. And then stretch through your legs. And again, bend your knees into crouching. Knees are dropping down, bum is towards your heels. And the strength of your legs and the flexibility of your knees will tell you how far they can go. They'll go, no, that's as far as I can go. So really listen. And this is a movement that grows in time rather than forcing it to be beyond its capability today. So bending your knees, sitting your bum down, stretch your legs. One more time. Bend your knees, sit your bum down, and stretch your legs. Cool. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling. Step forward. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Super cool. So come sit on your mat. Come all the way down, sitting on your mat. Legs are long in front of you. And then just roll out through your belly. So as you roll out through your belly, the idea is that you draw a circle with your navel, or you make a circle with your whole belly, kind of traveling around, or you lean into the achiness of your lower back and hips, and then roll in the other direction. Listening and feeling, hearing, being in your spine. Nice. So from here, sitting on your mat, draw your left foot close towards you and bring your right foot just to rest in front of it, like you're sitting in a seated position. I might move a little bit closer so you can see. So my right knee is bent and my left foot is on the floor. So the sense of the side of my foot is resting on the floor. Nice. And then lean both hands over towards the left and just pause there. So your right foot is pushing into the floor, both hands are towards the left. Feeling into the side of your waist, the rib cage, the belly. Nice, then come all the way out. Change feet. So lift up your feet, bring your right foot down, bring your left foot forward of it to stand, and bring both hands to the floor towards the left. Oh, right. You're just pushing both hands firmly into the floor. The right hand will push easily. The left hand, how do you get power into your left hand? How do you connect down that line of the waist, the hip, the shoulder, the arm? Nice, change, other side. So left foot sideways, right foot standing, both hands to the floor over towards the left. Push both hands firmly into the floor and then lift your bum just 1 inch off the floor. Left bum lifts. So I'm standing firmly on the right foot and both hands are pushing into the floor. Drop your bum down, sit back a little bit, and then do that again. Lift your bum up off the floor. Lift as high as feels comfortable. Drop your bum down, lean back. And again, both hands to the floor, lift your bum up. Lean back. One more time. Bring your hands down, lift your bum up. Great. Other side. Bring your right foot to the side, left foot to stand, both hands over towards the right. Pushing both hands down. Lift your bum. So you're pushing firmly into the left foot as you lift. Dropping down, lean a little bit back so your hands are off the floor. Let your hands land. Lift your bum. Dropping down, lean back. And it's this journey into how do I move me in space? Lift your bum, dropping down, lean back. How do I mobilize myself? How would I lift myself off the floor if I needed to stand right now? Nice, one more time. Drop your hands down, lift your bum, drop your bum down. Great. Change the cross of your legs. So bring your left foot in, right foot forward. This time we're going to go straight forward. So I'm coming towards ye as such. So bring your left, so your right foot is forward in front of you. Bring your left hand to the floor and then reach forward, lifting your bum, and often call this like reach for the sandwich in front of you. So reaching for the last sandwich of the picnic, you have to dive for it. And then come back, lift your feet up, but they stay in the same shape. Drop your feet down, reaching forward, lift your bum. Come back, lift your feet. One more time, drop your feet down, right foot stands, lift your bum, and then sit all the way down. Change the cross of your legs. Bring your right foot in, left foot to stand, right hand to the floor beside you. Reach the left hand. Maybe it'll catch the last sandwich better. Lifting your bum, reaching forward, sit all the way back, lift your feet. Drop your feet, lift your bum, reach forward. Come all the way back. Lift your feet. Drop them down, reach them forward. Coming back, lift your feet. Nice. Stretch both legs long in front of you. Roll out through your ankles. And then in the other direction. Very nice. So bring both hands forward in front of you. So your two hands are like strong and long in front of you. And then draw the right elbow back like you're trying to pull back a bow and arrow. And you're pulling back. And as you pull back, you reach the left hand more forward. So as I pull back the right elbow, the left hand is reaching forward. Nice. And then change. Right hand comes forward, left elbow pulls back. And see how dynamic and strong you can be. Like I'm making a fist out of the right hand as I pull it back, and my left hand is surging as far forward as I can. And then change. Draw the left fist back, reach the right hand forward. Draw the right fist back, reach the left hand forward. So how dynamic in your rotational core can you be? Can you rotate your body in strength and in length? Can you really engage the deep core muscles as you draw your right elbow back, reach your left hand forward, and then begin to flow. Feel like you're on a boat out in Galway Bay, watching the dolphins, and you have a rope ladder that you need to pull in off the side of your boat because you were swimming just a few moments ago, and you're pulling, and you're pulling, and you're pulling. And really feel that elbow moves back, elbow moves back. So we're going to start diving a little bit. So as your right elbow moves back, dive forward to the outside of the right foot with your left hand. And then pull your hand across. So it goes diagonal. Left hand comes across, and then right hand dives forward. So now you're diving forward and then back, and you're doing diagonals. So right hand goes to the left, pull it back. Left hand goes to the right, pull it back. Really feel you're pulling back, and as you pull back, you even lean a little bit back, so you have a little bit more strength into your arms, and just feel we're warming up the whole of the spine. We're engaging so many muscles like the intercostals, the diaphragm, the obliques, the erector spinae, the rhomboids. I just feel it, the teres. We could go on and on and on and on. Your eyeballs are working with this one. Nice. Come all the way back to center. Just feel that in the shoulders. And then reach the right hand as far back behind you as you can. So now you're reaching your hand back like you've forgotten something behind you. Reach back. Come forward. And then reach the left hand back. And come forward. Right hand back as far back as you can. Forward. Left hand back. And forward. Just feel that. What is the maximum distance you can reach with your hand? And what is the maximum distance? And distance and wellness. So it's not that I've gone so far that I kibosh my spine. It's that how far can I go and actually be functional? So functional wellness, functional shapes, functional gestures. Amazing for the spine. Nice. Come back to center. Pause there, feeling into your belly. Cool. So bend your knees, come all the way down to the floor, roll all the way back, both feet on the floor as wide as your mat. Bring your arms out to the side, drop both knees down to the right. Come back up to center and drop both knees down towards the left. Nice. Come back up to center. Walk your feet together, draw the right knee up towards you, stretch the left leg long, bring the left heel to the floor. Bring both arms wide beside you. Bend your right elbow and push your right elbow more into the floor and draw the left knee over towards the right knee over towards the left elbow. Right knee travels towards the left. Come a little bit out and then dive again. A little bit out. Dive again. A little bit out. And then just really deepen that right knee over towards the left. Listening into your belly, finding length through that left leg, wide and strong through both of your arms. Nice. Come all the way back to center. Squeeze both knees up onto your chest, wrap them around. And then stretch the right leg long. Heel is on the floor. Bring both arms wide into a T, and then push your left elbow down really firmly and draw your left knee over towards the right. And then a little bit back, and then drop it down again. A little bit back, and drop it down, and just deepen in. Really widen the shoulders. Feel like they're very connected and broad into the floor. Really drawing that left knee further and further, deeper and deeper towards the right. Nice. Come all the way back up to center. Squeeze both knees onto your chest and just rock from side to side. Even rock a little bit more to the right with your knees or a little bit to the left, kind of smiley knees. Or just circle, rock, roll, do whatever feels right for you. Drop both feet to the floor and just do a pelvic tilt. So arching gently into the lower back and then flatten your lower back down. Arching into the lower back. Flatten your lower back down. Nice. Roll up along your spine, slowly and steadily. Pausing there, just lengthening, having like a yawn out through the front of your hips, the wide of your belly. Really feeling that relief of extending, widening, opening, pushing into the heels. Nice. And then rolling all the way down to land on the floor. You can keep your knees bent if you wish, or you can stretch your legs out long and just come to rest for the next 30 seconds. And so I love that phrase, somebody was saying it there recently, to park yourself. For the next 30 seconds, can you just land, completely learn the skill of this moment, I will just be here. In sensation, in contact with the earth, in the movement of the breath, in the smells and sounds and sensations of this moment. Park yourself now. Nice, guys. So slowly reaching into your fingers. Lengthen into your arms. Reach long, long, long. Stretch into your belly. And then slowly either bending your knees or drawing your knees up or rocking your knees over. Or do whatever it is that you need to do for your spine. Oh, very cool, guys. Very lovely. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you for day 14 tomorrow.